Family. Start a family. Bring up, brought up, brought up. It's not easy for parents to bring up children nowadays. Raise. Grandmother raised a large family. I was born and raised in the city. Member. Ron's a member of our family, so we have to help him. Parent. Daniel's parents have been together since high school. Child, children. Rachel's an only child, you know, so her parents mean everything to her. Kid. We've planned a special holiday with the kids this year. Family. Family life. Family planning. Nuclear family. Extended family. Patchwork family. Single parent. Mother. Mum.
Mom.
Father. Dad. Daughter. Sheila is the daughter of Tom's German teacher. Son. Sister. My big sister. Brother. My brothers and sisters. Elder. My elder brother's 21, my younger one's only 12. Eldest. Don is the eldest son of Lord Dunstan. Ellen is the eldest of 7 children. Baby. Have you heard that Marge is going to have a baby soon? Twin. A twin brother. Who's Winston's twin? Nappy.
Diaper.
Babysitter. Pram.
Baby carriage.
Grandparent. Grandmother. Grandfather. Aunt. Uncle. Cousin. Grandma. Granny. Nan. I loved Nan more than anyone else in my family. Grandpa. Grandad. Grandchild. Grandchildren. Ancestor. Relation. What relation is Jeff to you? Relative. Amy's not a relative of mine, she's just a friend of the family. Related. We call him Uncle John, but he's not really related to us. Engaged. Jack's engaged to my sister. When did your sister and Jack get engaged? Marry. Jennifer, will you marry me? Wedding. Married. Did you know that Frank finally got married? Hillary's married to a teacher. A married person. marriage. My parents have a very happy marriage. My sister's marriage to her first husband did not last very long. Affairs. I've known the Smiths for years, but I don't know anything about their private affairs. Couple. There were only married couples at the party. Husband. Wife, wives. Widow. Widower. Mother-in-law. Father-in-law. Single. Julia is a single mother with 2 little kids. A single person. Live together. Are Pat and Joe living together? Move in. William left his wife and children and moved in with his girlfriend. Singles. Bachelor. Unmarried. Today, about 40% of children in Britain are born to unmarried couples. Fiancé. Fiancée. Bride. Bridegroom. Honeymoon. Break off, broke off, broken off. Anne and Christopher have broken off their engagement. Separate. When their kids were grown up, Mrs. and Mr. Barnes decided to separate. Leave, left, left. Break up, broke up, broken up. Peter and Susan's marriage has broken up because of Peter's many affairs. Affair. Divorce. Mike wants a divorce. Vivian got a divorce from her husband 2 years ago. Divorced. John married a divorced mother of 3. Last year, Muriel and Bruce got divorced after 20 years of marriage. Adopt. The Greens are planning to adopt a baby boy. Ex. Dave has always maintained a good relationship with his ex because of the children. Adoption. The Greens couldn't have children of their own, so adoption was their only alternative. Will. Make a will. Leave, left, left. Grandpa left his children an old house and a lot of debts.
Society. A modern industrial society is based on education and jobs for everyone, as well as a social welfare system. High society. Base on. System. Social. Social change is a process which is felt in many families. Social structures. Social problems. Change. Individual. In Western society today, individual freedom is very important. Society is not only made up of individuals, but also the groups to which those individuals belong. Status. Social status. People. The people. Population. Generation. Unit. The family is the basic unit of society. Role. The generation gap plays an important role in any society. Background. Family background. What's Dick's educational background? Generation gap. Status symbol. Privilege. Prominent members of society enjoy certain privileges. Prominent. Nation. The French nation. The Sioux nation. National. National culture. Native. The Beatles were native Liverpudlians. Foreign. At first glance, the bus driver looked foreign. National. Einstein was a German national before he became an American citizen. Native. Fiona is a native of Dublin. Foreigner. Race. Race relations. Minority. A racial minority. Black. Ray Charles was a famous black jazz pianist. White. Many whites in the US still prefer to live in a white neighborhood. Entry. Many Mexican immigrants are charged with illegal entry into the USA. Racial. Serious racial tensions between white and black people still exist in Britain today. Racist. The candidate lost the election because his views were clearly racist. Multicultural. Most European countries today have a multicultural population. Native American. African American. Hispanic. Asian. Tribe. Kenya has about 50 different tribes, each with their own individual languages. Immigrant. Ghetto. Racism. In many countries, racism still is a major threat to social peace. Class. A social class. Rich. The rich. Poor. The poor. Chance. Immigrants without a good education don't have much chance of success in the EU. Gap. The gap between the rich and the poor is getting bigger. Wealth. Divide. British society is traditionally divided into upper, middle, and working class. Upper class. Well off. The well off. Fortunate. Middle class. Middle class. Middle class attitudes. Working class. Millionaire. Luxury. Live a life of luxury. Wealthy. Tracy comes from a wealthy family. She doesn't have to work for a living. Prosperity. Poverty. Live in poverty. Poverty line. Homeless. Hurricane Katrina made hundreds of thousands in the New Orleans region homeless. The homeless. Many cities and towns in Europe still do not offer reasonable shelters for the homeless. Starve. Starve to death. Income. A lot of women manage the family income. Household income. Support. The British government offers financial support for families with children. Get by. Got by. Got by. People on welfare have to get by on a small amount of money each month. Credit. A tax credit. Group. A minority group. A parents' action group. Movement. The labour movement. The women's movement. Society. Jenny joined the local Women's Rights Society. Association. Our neighbourhood association meets once a month. Membership. Supporter. The gang's leader was cheered by the members of his gang and its supporters. Age group. Peer. A peer group. Mate. Young. Young people. The young. Teenager. Youth. A gang of youths were waiting for their victim outside the cinema. Youth culture. Guy. Cool. Youngster. Teens. Her mother died while Ruth was still in her teens. Youth club. Gang. Punk. Punk rock. Skinhead. Freak. A health freak. A computer freak. SWAT.
Nerd.
Wimp.
Wuss.
Wicked. Awesome. The party was awesome. Awesome.
Weird.
Gross. That's so gross. Get down, got down, got down. Don't let school get you down. Help out. Many children like to help out around the house. Many teenagers don't. Chore. Do the chores. Pocket money.
Allowance. Some parents only give their children a small allowance.
Old. Old people. Elderly. We should really do more for elderly people. an elderly lady. Elderly. A home for the elderly. Pension. Mrs. Brown goes into town every week to collect her pension. Security. Senior citizen. Old age pension. Social security. Pensioner. Retired. Retired people. Old people's home. Disabled. Simon has been physically disabled since his car accident. A disabled person. Disabled people. Access. Disabled people demand universal access to buildings everywhere. Disability. It's not only disabled people who feel that disability is a form of discrimination. People with disabilities. Learning disabilities. Disability benefit. Disability allowance. Impaired. Visually impaired, hearing impaired. Visually. Wheelchair. A wheelchair user. All streets, buildings and rooms should be wheelchair accessible. Accessible. Benefit. Housing benefit. Sickness benefit. The poor and the homeless benefit from contributions to charities. Social security. Social services. National insurance. Welfare. Welfare state.
Relationship. Sharon's got a very good relationship with her brother. A good working relationship. Personal. A personal relationship. A difficult relationship. Contact. Social workers were trying hard to make contact with the local group of skinheads. Liz and Wayne separated last year, but they have stayed in contact with each other. Come over, came over, come over. Why don't you come over for a chat tonight? Contact. Please contact me if you have any questions. Hit on. Chat up. Lambert tried to chat up a couple of girls who were sitting in the bar chatting. Cooperation. Cooperative. During the demonstration, the police was not very cooperative. Partnership. Mutual. Mutual affection. Mutual friends. Meet, met, met. I'm meeting a friend in town for lunch today. We met at a party conference last month. Come and meet my sister. Run into, ran into, run into. You'll never guess who I ran into in town today. Get together, got together, got together. Why don't we get together and talk things over? Meeting. I won't be home for dinner today. My computer club's having a meeting at 5. Break up, broke up, broken up. The meeting didn't break up until after midnight. Formal. When I visited my girlfriend's parents for the first time, the atmosphere was pretty formal. A formal meeting. Friend. Rita's a friend of mine. When you move around a lot as a child, you have to learn to make new friends quickly. Frank Mayman is a friend of the family. A circle of friends. Close. A close friend of ours. Dear. A dear friend. Friendship. He did it out of friendship, not for money. Stranger. A lot of people don't trust strangers. Girlfriend. Sheila's not my girlfriend, we're just good friends. Boyfriend. Have you met Dominic? He's my new boyfriend. Date. I'm sorry, Sandra's out on a date. Go out, went out, gone out. Have you heard who Peter's going out with?
Date. John's dating Sandra, you know.
Know, knew, known. Get to know somebody. Do you know him very well? Get on with, got on with, got on with. We've always got on well with our neighbours. Join. Why don't you join the local parent-teacher association? Form. A group of young mothers have decided to form the Association of Single Parents. Part. Nellie did not take part in the discussion because she wasn't feeling well. Involve. The question is how to involve young people in the youth club project. Share. All members have done their fair share in building the new clubhouse. Why haven't you done your share of the chores, Will? Participate. The whole class participated in the discussion. Help. Can I be of any help? Why don't you help each other with your homework? Hand. Can you give me a hand with these heavy suitcases? Call. A call for help. Call. The young girl called for help when she saw a gang of youths approaching her. Call on. Just call on us if you need any help. Aid. There will be a sale in aid of the poor next weekend. Support. Many old-age pensioners have to be supported by their children because of their low pensions. Assist. Assistance. Can I be of any assistance? Appeal. Contribute. Many employed people contributed to the appeal for the jobless. Contribution. Make a contribution to something. Give away, gave away, given away. Sonia gives the clothes she no longer wears away to a local charity. Charity. Need. Charities assist people who are in need. Moral. Moral support. Moral values. Moral principles. Principle. Some people have no principles. They'll do anything for money. Conduct. At the end of the school year, Gary won a prize for good conduct. Lifestyle. Adapt. Having lived in London for so long, Louise found it difficult to adapt to country life. Respectable. Even young people from respectable homes sometimes take drugs. Unacceptable. Socially unacceptable. Conflict. Argue. Parents and children often argue about household chores. Argument. Fight. Almost all couples sometimes have fights with their partners. Come out. Came out. Come out. Sam's friends were glad that he finally came out to his parents. Counsellor. Why don't we talk to a counsellor about our family's problems? Social worker. If you're having bad problems, you ought to contact a social worker. Care. Social workers take care of people with social problems. Look after. In extended families, grandmothers used to look after the children. I have to look after myself. Mind. Mind your own business. Antisocial. Pete is antisocial and he's a real misfit. Misfit. Isolation. Live in isolation. Neglect. Society shouldn't neglect its responsibility towards social misfits. Discrimination. Discrimination against Native Americans has a long and bloody tradition in both Americas. Pressure. Put pressure on somebody. Be under pressure. Discriminate. Foreigners have not always been discriminated against in this country. Prejudice. Jack's father is so full of prejudice. Racial prejudice. Prejudiced. Why are so many whites prejudiced against black people? Demonstration. Crowd. There was quite a crowd at the peace demonstration yesterday. Incident. The demonstration ended without incident. Trouble. Audrey got into trouble with the police during an anti-Nazi demonstration. Riot. Race riots. Vandalism. Vandal. Hooligan. Battered. Battered wives. Battered babies. Shelter. A women's shelter. Abuse. Mental abuse. Sexual abuse. Abuse. Cyril told the doctor he had been sexually abused as a boy.